Have you ever watched a thunderstorm roll in with its dark clouds and flashes of lightning? Storms are powerful forces of nature. Understanding how they form is important for our safety and helps us prepare for severe weather. By learning about storms, we can make informed decisions to protect ourselves, our families, and our communities. Knowing when and where a storm might hit allows us to take shelter and stay safe. It also helps us understand the potential hazards like high winds, flooding, and tornadoes. By studying storms, scientists can predict their paths and warn people in advance, potentially saving lives. Remember, knowledge is power. The more we learn about storms, the better equipped we are to deal with them. So let's dive in and explore the fascinating world of storms together. Imagine baking a cake. You need the right ingredients, right? Storms are similar. They need a specific recipe to form. The three key ingredients are moisture, unstable air, and a lifting mechanism. First, we need moisture, like water vapor in the air. Think of a hot, humid day. That's a sign of lots of moisture in the air. This moisture often comes from oceans, especially warm ocean currents. Next, we need unstable air. Imagine a layer of warm, moist air near the ground and a layer of cold, dry air above it. This difference in temperature makes the atmosphere unstable, like a stack of blocks ready to topple over. Finally, we need a lifting mechanism. This gives the warm, moist air a push upwards, like a ramp for our atmospheric blocks. This lift can come from different sources, like differences in air density, the sun's heat, weather fronts, or even mountains. Thunderstorms are like the chefs of the storm world, using our three key ingredients to cook up a spectacular weather event. It all starts with convection, where the sun heats the ground and the warm air rises like steam from a pot. As this warm, moist air rises, it cools and condenses, forming clouds. These clouds grow taller and taller, creating towering cumulus clouds, like giant cotton balls in the sky. This is the first stage of a thunderstorm's life cycle. As the thunderstorm matures, the rising air creates an updraft, like a vacuum cleaner, sucking air upwards. Meanwhile, colder, drier air starts to sink around the storm, creating a downdraft. This clash of updrafts and downdrafts creates the strong winds, heavy rain, and sometimes hail that we experience during a thunderstorm. Finally, as the storm starts to dissipate, the updrafts weaken and the rain begins to lighten. The storm cloud gradually disappears, leaving behind clear skies or perhaps a beautiful rainbow. Section 4. Severe thunderstorms and their dangers. While all thunderstorms command our respect, some are more powerful and dangerous than others. These are called severe thunderstorms, and they can pack a real punch. Severe thunderstorms form when the updrafts and downdrafts within the storm are particularly strong. This can happen when there's a lot of instability in the atmosphere, or when wind shear is present. Wind shear is a change in wind speed or direction with height, and it can cause thunderstorms to spin, making them even more intense. Severe thunderstorms bring several hazards. Lightning, a sudden discharge of electricity, can start fires and is dangerous to anything caught outside. Hail, balls of ice that fall from the sky, can damage crops, cars, and even buildings. Strong winds can knock down trees, power lines, and cause structural damage. Flash floods, sudden rises in water levels can occur with little warning, especially in areas with poor drainage. And of course, tornadoes, rapidly rotating columns of air, are a serious threat to life and property. Section 5. A world of storms, hurricanes, tornadoes, and hailstorms. Thunderstorms are just one type of storm on our planet. Other powerful storms like hurricanes, tornadoes, and hailstorms also impact our lives. Hurricanes are massive storms that form over warm ocean waters. They are like giant engines, fueled by the heat energy released when water vapor condenses. Hurricanes are characterized by their swirling bands of thunderstorms, high winds, heavy rainfall, and storm surge, a rise in the sea level that can cause devastating coastal flooding. Tornadoes, on the other hand, are much smaller than hurricanes but incredibly powerful. They are violently rotating columns of air that extend from a thunderstorm down to the ground. Understanding tornado formation is complex, but we know that they require specific atmospheric conditions, including wind shear and updrafts. Hailstorms occur when thunderstorms have strong updrafts that lift raindrops high into the cold regions of the atmosphere. These raindrops freeze into ice pellets, and as they are tossed up and down within the storm, they collide with more water droplets, causing them to grow larger and larger. Each of these storm types has its unique characteristics and dangers. By understanding how they form and the hazards they pose, we can take steps to stay safe and minimize their impact on our lives.